So guys, we'll be learning how to center item on our page with using HTML and CSS. So this is the finished project we'll be doing. So we'll be making something just like this. Now if you look at this project, we have just an header. Then we have 3 images here. Under these 3 images, we have just here. If we have just an figure caption, which is this. We also add a link to it, and also here I also have links here, and I have a footer here. So let's jump into our photo. Let's jump into test and see how we can build this thing. So what I'm going to do right here is just to come here. Okay, if you look at my text editor, I just have an image folder here. If I open it, I have 3 images here that I'm going to use. So what I'm going to do next is to create a folder of CSS. I'm going to type CSS. Alright, on that CSS, I'm going to create a file of main.css, main.css. Click enter. Now I'm going to go out of this, right, and just create a file. Let me close this for now. I'm going to create a file of index.html, index.html. Enter. So now under this is our HTML. I'm going to generate a boilerplate that we're going to be using. So I'm using Emmet. If you don't have Emmet, try as much as possible to install this. I'm just going to hold down Shift and just get this. Or I'm going to hold down Shift and just do this. So this is going to generate our boilerplate. So I'm just going to write 3 column. I'm just going to write anything. I'm just going to say website. I want to say phone website. So we can name it anything we like actually. Phone website. Okay. So now the first I'm going to do is I'm going to come under here. I'm going to collapse this. I'm going to create a container. Right, inside this container I'm going to create an header. Now this container is going to serve as a total container of our page. So under this header I'm going to have a paragraph of our Windows 10, right? Windows 10 works best with your phone. Choose your phone below or plugged it in or plug it in. So I'm going to do something like this. Now I'm going to go out of this header. I'm going to create a wrapper. Now this we are going to use this to wrap all. Well, sorry. We are going to use this to wrap all our images. This is not what I need. We're going to use to wrap our images. So inside this wrap, I'm going to create a section like this. Inside this section, we're going to have a figure. Okay, inside this figure, I'm going to have an image with source attribute. I'm going to put this as Windows. Okay, I'm going to give it a class of. I don't need a class. I don't need a class. I'm going to give it an alternate of Windows Phone. So that's it. So inside this figure, I'm going to get a figure caption. Figure caption of Windows. I think this will do. Now under this, I'm going to go outside of my caption here. I'm going to go outside of this. I'm going to create just a P. Create a P paragraph. I'm going to write lorem 15. Alright, so I'm going to say I'm going to create a link here. href something like this. I'm going to put a pound sign, which means it doesn't go anywhere. Right, I'm going to close this. I'm going to write learn more. learn, no, right inside this I'm going to write learn more. Alright, or I'm going to put another link again. Or put a hashband, or check for available devices. Alright, so this is basically what we need here. So now what I'm going to do next for this device, I'm going to copy this section. Right, I'm going to copy it. I'm going to paste it twice. But first of all, I need to edit if I paste the other one. So this one should be for iPhone, for Android rather. Android PNG. So yeah, write Android phone. Android phone. So here should be Android. Alright, so if I have Android here, so I'm going to get rid of all these things here because I don't need them. Okay, I'll just write lorem 30. It's going to generate a boilerplate of 30 words. Okay, now the next thing for me to do is to copy this thing again, this other section I just created. I'm just going to copy this one again and just paste it one more time inside this. Okay, so after doing that, I'm just going to change this one to iPhone. Okay, so this one should be iPhone 2. Should be iPhone. There should be iPhone as well. iPhone. So now we have everything we needed. So there's something I need to do to make this at least a little bit more readable. I'm going to come down here and write, put a comment of end of wrapper. Here will be end of just end of container. So this will give us an idea of where the container ends. Contain. I'm not even spelling it properly. Container. So let's leave it that way. End of container. So I'm going to open this with what is called a live server. So I'm going to open this. Let's see what we have. So basically, this is our text. This is what we have here. This is exactly what we've written. This is what we need. If I come here, we see that if I come here, you see the finished project of what we want to be, something like this. So to get this, we have to first of all remove this margin, then float it, and then we'll add a footer to it. Very simple project. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come here. Before I go there, let me link my CSS first. I'm going to link my CSS. Here. I'm going to just create a link. I'm going to put this of a rel attribute of style sheet. Okay, then I'm going to put an href of main.css. So I'm going to close this and just do this. So let me see if I have it. Okay, main.css. So it's going to work perfectly. So the next thing to do is to come here, actually open my CSS file. Okay, let's see if everything is working perfectly. So now I'm going to target all the elements in the page. I'm going to put a margin of. Now the reason why I normally put this padding and margin is to remove all the spaces, all the unnecessary spaces that some of the elements do have. For example, like your block element, margin 0. So I'm going to put a box sizing, border box. Then I'm going to put. So let's save this and see what we have here. So if I save this, Oh, it's not actually working. It's not connected. Let's find out what's the cause. If I save this, let me go to my HTML. Okay, now the problem is we did not actually link it to the folder of CSS, so it was not properly linked, so that is why we could not get the result we need. Let me go back and see what we have now. Okay, see, everything has now worked perfectly. So always remember to what, add the folder to it. Now if I come here, you see that I have if I come here, you see that the font that I have is Times New Roman, but I don't want this font. Let me change it. So I want to target all the fonts. I'll say font family. So I'm going to put Calibri body, Calibri. Is it Calibri? Okay, Calibri light. L-I-G-H-T. Calibri light. Okay. Let's save it and see what we have. Okay, everything has been changed. So the next thing for me to do is to target my header. Okay, I'll say header, background color. I'm going to put white. Now what I'll do is I'll come right here, I'll highlight I'll put my cursor here. Alright, if I put my cursor here, I will have this color panel pop out, so I can choose from here instead of, I will just choose from this my color panel. I'll just pick something like this. Okay, so this is it. I'll just save it. Let's see what we have. Okay, we have something like this, exactly the color we needed. Now I'll say background, I'll say color, not background. We've added background right. I'll say white. Okay, so I'll save this. I'll come back here. Exactly. So I will now say padding. I'll come here. Next for me to add is a padding. I'll say padding. I'll say for the top we need 2 rem. Okay, for the right we need 0, bottom we need 1 rem, and left we need 0. So if I save this, if I come here, you see what I'll have here. Okay, now but the text is still like this. If you come here, I want the text to be at the center. So let's set this text to the center. Now to achieve that, I'll just come here and say that text align. Text align will be center. Okay, so if I save this, I'll come back here so that everything has been aligned to the center. Now I'm going to come down and say now I think this is it. This is basically it. I'm going to come under here and say header. Okay, I'm going to target my P element. I'm going to add a first child. Okay, the first child of the P element should be, the font size should be 2 rem. Let's see if 2 rem is okay for us. Let me save it. Okay, not bad. Okay, so 2 rem is totally fine. So now the next thing that I'm going to be targeting is if you scroll down here, let's take a look at our finished project one more time. We have this place all figured out. So the other place is this image, so that we can align this one properly. Now for us to achieve that, we have to come back to our here and see what we have here. Now we have a wrapper, which is this, and under this wrapper we have section, also have a figure. So let's target this wrapper first. So now I'm going to come on under here. Right, I'm going to come under here. I'm going to say wrapper. Now under this wrapper I'm going to say margin 2 rem for the top, left should be 16 rem, right should be 16, no, bottom should be 0, then left should be 16 rem, something like this. If I save and come here, you see, okay, not this one. Okay, you see everything has been pushed to this point. Now this from here to here is 16 rem, from here to here is 2 rem, and we We also have from here to here to be 16 rem. So this image has been properly set to the center. Now if I come back here, alright, I can just say flex. I can say display flex. Now if I come here, see everything that does be displayed. If I come here, see everything has been properly flipped to the right hand side. So the next thing for me to do here is to come to my section. I think I need to go to my section, this particular section here. So I need to target the individual section. So this section comprises of 3 sections. So I'll target this section and I'll come here, I'll say section, I'll say padding of 0.5 rem. Okay, let's see how that works out for us. Okay, so if I add 0.5 rem, you see that I also have a padding here, Now if you look at this text, some are longer than some, so we need a width. We need a particular width for this section. So I'm going to say width of I'm going to add a width of 20 rem. No, 20 rem. If I save this, so this is what I'll have now. Okay, I save it and properly be aligned. So if width of 20 rem is okay by us. So let's take a look at that again and see what is missing for us. So if we come back here, we need to add this and this. Okay. Alright. So let's see how we can do that. First of all, we have to target our. I have to come back to our HTML. Let me show you what we are about to target. So what we want to target now is this figure. Okay, we need to target this figure, and we need to align this. We need to align both this image and this image icon to the center. So I'm going to get the figure, which the figure serves as a container for it. We say the figure. I'm going to say text align. Not text align last. That's text align. Text align center. So we're also going to call it center. So let's see what we have here. You see, everything has not been properly centered, as you can see just here. So what I need next is to apply. I need to come back down here and say figure caption. Figure caption. So I need to say background color. So I will just come here and just copy this color that I have here. So I'm just going to copy this color. Okay, if I save, you see I have something like this. And if you also look at this text, these things are not balanced. Okay, they have different sizes. This one is up, this one is left, this one is like this. So let's fix that. I'm going to come here and just write padding. We're going to put the padding. Before we put padding, let us first change the color because it's still black. Color to white. Let's put the white color. So if I save this now, when I come back, see the color has been changed. Now we need to add a we need to add a padding. We need to add a padding of 0.5. Okay, rem for the top. While for the right we put 0. We also put 0.5 for the bottom. While for the rem, while for the left we put 0 because there's because there's no need for that. So as you can see here, now there's something that we fail to do. If you come here, you're supposed to have something like this. We also have an H. We also have an H1 element. Okay, well we forget to do that. So let's go back to HTML and put that. I'll just come to this I'll just come here. I'll say H h2, I'll say perfect pair, a perfect I think it's perfect. Let us be perfect. Let me check. The perfect pair. No, it's the perfect pair. Let me see the perfect pair. The perfect pair. Okay, that's for that. So I'm going to copy this. This one is for Windows. I'm going to put it down here. I'm going to write a great fit. A great fit. Alright, so I'm going to copy this one again. A great fit. Copy this. I'm just going to paste it down here. Okay, if I come here, you see what I have. Okay, let me come here. Now we have a great fit, a great fit. Let's see if they are all together. Okay, a great match, not a great fit. A great match. A great match. Great match. I'm gonna write a great match here too. So a great match. A great match. So that's it. So let's check the output. Alright, a great match. Now, after doing this, the other things I need to do, go back to my CSS. I've add for figure caption. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to be adding is for the so the other thing that we need for is we need margin. Okay, I'll say margin. I'm going to put the margin top of 0.5 rem, 0 bottom 0.5 rem, 0.5 rem, and I'm going to put the 0 again for the left. If I save this and I come here, you see I have something like that around there. So now if I also click here, you see that I'm having this mouse pointer. I don't want something like this. I want to change my my cursor to pointer. So if I come here, I'll say cursor. I'll say cursor pointer. So if I save this and I come here, if I put my cursor right here, you see that everything has been changed to pointer. Or everything can be changed to pointer. But one thing we need to notice that these things are not properly set. The image and this one are not properly set. So we have to find out how to fix that. The image size are different. So I'm going to go outside, come here. I'm going to check my folder. These are our folders. I'm going to check this image size. Okay, I'm going to come to properties. Now if we come to properties and we check details, you see that we have a width of 100 and a height of 220. So let's see how we can fix that. So I'm going to go to images. Since we have just one image, I'm going to type image. I'm going to say width. It should be 100. So this will actually affect all the image in the image on the page. So I will say height 220 pixels. So if I save it, as you can see, everything has now set properly. As you can see, everything is now properly set. So I'm going to go back there. So this image has changed all the height to something like that. So I'm going to come back here and say that, and say something like we're going to add we're going to check our link. I'll say link. I'll say test decoration. Test decoration. None. If I save this and I come back here, that our text decoration for here has not been changed. Okay, it has not been changed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back here again and change color. So I will just come here and just copy this one and just paste it here. So now if I come here and just select my link, you see the color has been changed. I'll come back and search for over. Now for the over, I'll say color. All we need just the color. I'll put white for now. So I'm not going to change this to red. I'm going to select red right like this. If I save this and I come here and I just select over, I see everything has been changed to red. Now we need to add an over to this and an overstate to this one, because if I come here and I look here, see that I have a red overstate that is applied to this. Okay, the same way with this. So let's also fix that. So I'll just say figure caption. Okay, I'll put over. Okay, I'll just copy all what is there. Copy it and just paste it here. So if I come here and I just check here, okay, this is not our text, so this is it. Okay, I think we made a mistake here. So we're supposed to put not color, we're supposed to put background color. Background color. What is background? Background color. I think background color is what we should put. Okay, like this. Background color. So guys, that's basically it. So the next thing for us to do is to add our footer. So let's go back to our HTML. Let's go back to our HTML. If I come back to my HTML here, okay, so we've not added any footer. I'll come back to end of this one and just add a footer. No, not the end of this. At the end of this one, add our footer. We're going to add our footer here. I'm going to say copyright. Copyright. I'm going to put ampersand copy. I'm going to put hyphen 2020. Save. Now if I come here, so I'm going to see something like this. Okay. Now for our footer, I'm just going to go back here. Okay, I'm just going to target the footer straight up. I'm going to say footer. I'm just going to say background color. Background color should be C. How many C do I have here? C should be 6. Okay, this normally stands for gray, so I'll say color white. One, two, three. Close this. If I come here, you see what I have here. But I also need to apply, what is it called? I need to apply padding to this. I'll say padding. I'll say 0.5 rem for the top, 0.5 rem, 0.5 rem for the bottom, and here for the left. So let me comment this so that you know how this thing actually works. The first one is top, the second one is right, then we have bottom, then we have left. So this normally represents all this thing that we have here. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to say text align. Text align. Let's say center. If I save this and come here, you see what I have here. So basically this is how to center text. How to center text on a page. So hope you find this very useful. Okay, feel free to like, share and subscribe. I'll see you next time. And again, You can also add a margin if you like, but I'll just leave it this way. I think this is all what we need to know. So if I also come here, you see it, you do want I also bid. They are both the same thing. Okay, so let me also come here and just check it, this one. So see you next time.